Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I heard the new thing, man, I'm trying to do. What you wanna do? Well, man, it's on you. One time with this round, let me do it. Blaze the path, coming through. For the people in the back, for the people in the front, for the people on the side, for the people on the front. The east and west, the north and south, you know it's kinda hasty. It's just another fact of life for me, really. And show them how we do it.
Welcome to Move It. Here's your host, Nick Vindin.
Hello and welcome to Move It. We've got a culinary safari lined up for you today. Entrees, mains and dessert coming up in quick succession. To gobble up all the points, we've got 4 players. Let's meet them right now. On our blue pod, we have Max and Madden. Welcome to the show, boys. Max, great to have you here because you're going to be an Oscar-winning actor one day.
Yes.
Tell me all about your love of acting.
I started taking acting classes about a few years ago and I've just really gotten into it. I love to act.
Fantastic. What kind of genre do you like to focus on?
I love to be funny and do comedy, but I also love being dramatic and doing drama.
Oh, how suspenseful. What will we see later in the show? We'll have to wait and see. And your teammate Manon, you love one of the trickiest sports out there.
Yes, I love golf because it's such an interesting game to watch. And I'm pretty good at putt-putt golf, I think.
Oh, nice. That's my favourite form of golf. Not too many times you have to scream 4 during putt-putt golf, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And do you have a famous Aussie golfer that you love?
It's Adam Scott because he's such a good player.
He is fantastic, of course, won the Masters as well, the first Australian to do so. How good was that? And across on our yellow pods, we have Elizabeth and McGanna. Great to have you here, girls. Elizabeth, now, you are pretty talented when it comes to art.
Yeah, I really like abstract art, well, mainly because it's easy and fun to do.
Fantastic. And what kind of abstract things do you like to paint, or is it just anything that pops into your head?
Well, mainly shapes, but besides that, it's practically anything that comes to mind.
How fun is that? And Meghana, you're a master of the saxophone. Tell me all about playing the sax.
I really like it, and it's really fun, and it looks really cool as well.
Oh, it is pretty cool. How long have you been playing for?
3 years.
3 years. Wow, that's a pretty long time.
Yeah.
You must be pretty good by now?
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, well, we've got our 4 players. Now we need to know if they've got the skills to move it. Teams behind me are 5 screens. Words are going to float gently into our screens like this. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up our words with statements of fact that I give you. For every match you get right, you'll score 5 points. And if you're locking everything under 45 seconds and all your matches are correct, well, then you'll score bonus points for every single second still left on that game clock. Let's get ready for round 1. It's time to move it and match it. At the start of today's episode, I thought about having a saxophone playing competition to decide which team would be going first, but then I realised we didn't have the instruments. So instead, we tossed a coin. Our blue team won the coin toss. They're jumping in first. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
Let's hoof it. We are looking for animal body parts. Let's find out what body parts are inside our blue team screens. We have pincer, paw, a dorsal fin, a bill, and a trunk. We've got our parts. We need a bit part player. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Max. A pincer, a paw, a dorsal fin, a bill and a trunk. And a man who is yet to get his hands on the Oscar, but it won't be too long until he does, let me tell you. Max, 45 seconds on the clock here, 5 points for every match. Here is fact number 1. Dogs have these instead of feet. Move it. Good help from the pod there. Fact 2. Crabs have these to pinch you with. Move it.
Pencil.
Good lock in running up the ramp. Fact 3. Elephants have these on their faces.
Trunk.
Move it. Trunks locked in, screen 3. Fact 4. Dolphins have these on their backs. Move it. And fact 5. A platypus has this on its face. Move it. Nice job there, Max. Very good style on the ramp as well. But that's not important. What's important is the lock-ins. Are they all there? They sure are, Max. Well done. Good to get the scoring underway like that with a clean sweep. Did you have all the answers in the right spot too? Let's find out. On screen number 1, dogs have these instead of feet. They have paws. Sorry, that was just a dramatic pause there, building up the next answer. On screen number 2, crabs have these to pinch you with, a pincer. On screen number 3, elephants have these on their faces, a trunk. On screen number 4, dolphins have these on their backs. They have dorsal fins. And on screen number 5, a platypus has this on its face. They sure do. They've got a big bill there. 5 matches for our blue team. Max, you've earned 25 points. Well done, pal. Back your head. Travelling back to the pod. Now it is our yellow team's turn. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for them.
You ready for this?
We're looking for things that keep you warm. Let's find out what warm things are inside our yellow team screens. We have hot chocolates, a campfire, a dog, a blanket, and a hot water bottle. We've got our warm things. Now we need to warm up the ramps. Who's joining me up there?
I am.
Well, let's move it, Elizabeth. Hot chocolate, campfire, dog, blanket, and a hot water bottle. All things, of course, which keep you warm. I don't want to be abstract on here. Let's be as literal as possible. Here is fact number 1. This tasty treat sometimes comes with marshmallows. Move it.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate's locked in. Fact 2, wrap yourself up in one of these from your bed. Move
Blanket.
it. Forceful lock-in style there. Blankets in 2. Number 3, when you're outside, you might build one of these and sit around it. Move
Campfire.
it. Campfire's locked in 3. Fact 4, give this little guy a hug. It's furry and warm.
Dog.
Move it. And fact number 5, fill this up from the kettle. Move it. Elizabeth clearly likes her warm thing. She's got all the answers looking nice. Are they right? Of course they are. Nice job there, Elizabeth. Easy as that. Did you have the answers? Let's find out. On screen number 1, hot chocolate. Of course, it is a tasty treat, best accompanied with some marshmallows. On screen number 2, wrap yourself up in a blanket found on your bed. On screen number 3, when you're outside, you might build one of these and sit around it. Keyword there, outside. I remember the time I tried to do it inside, it wasn't pretty. A campfire. On screen number 4, give this little guy a hug. It's furry and warm. It sure is a dog. And on screen 5, fill this up from the kettle, a hot water bottle. 5 answers, all of them correct for 25 points, Elizabeth. Head back to the pod, please. How about that? Both teams picking up bonus points. Our yellow team, they're on 37 points. And our blue team leading the way 3 seconds quicker on 40 points. Nice work from both our teams there. After the break, they go head-to-head. Get your blankets, stay warm. It's mover time.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
How I wish there were more than 24 hours a day. But even if there were 40, I wouldn't sleep a minute anyway. It's Viva those buzzers. Viva those buzzers. It's time for our teams to make a move. It's time to warm up those hands because it's our buzzer turn right now. I'll be asking a series of questions. If you think you know the answer, hit those buzzers. Get it right, you'll score 5 points. Get it wrong, it'll jump across to the other team. After every question, we'll reveal a new word and we'll use those words for a big game of Move It at the end. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for round 2.
You ready for this?
Yo, walk the plank. We are looking for bad accents and also pirate things. Hands close to those buzzers. Here's question number 1. Pirates sail in what kind of sea vessel?
A ship.
A pirate ship's right. Question 2. What might a pirate wear on his face that would dampen his sight?
Eye patch.
An eye patch is right. Question 3. Peter Pan's nemesis is Captain...
Hook.
It is Captain Hook. Question 4. What chirpy bird starting with P echoes?
Parrot.
A pirate. A parrot's right. And number 5. X marks the spot for what?
Treasure.
More information, please.
Buried treasure.
Buried treasure is correct, of course. You wouldn't need an X if the treasure was right there in plain sight, would you? Well, we've got our words in plain sight. Now we need to hit the ramp. Who's joining me up there?
Me.
Well, let's move it. Up you come, Manon and Megana. We've got ship, eye patch, hook, parrot, and buried treasure, all pirate things. Now, like any good pirate, it's time for me to plunder. I'll have 5 facts back to back. You'll then have 45 seconds to try and match up those facts with the words on your screens. Supercomputer, let's set sail. Fact number 1, I contain jewels and doubloons in a chest. Fact number 2, I go on a pirate's hand. Fact number 3, Captain Jack Sparrow captains one of me called the Black Pearl. Fact number 4, Polly want a cracker? And fact number 5, yar, I can barely see with this on. They are our 5 facts. I'm apologising to both our teams for me spitting on them during my pirate accent there. We've got 45 seconds on the clock to move it. At your leisure.
Buried treasure.
Bonus points in play here.
Ship.
You want to be quick here.
Hook. Ship. Parrot. Eye patch.
Bonus points, scream out the answers. Manon's in.
Ship.
Captain Jack Sparrow captains one of me, called the Black Pearl.
Parrot.
Nice work. We're all in on the yellow side of the ramp, courtesy of some good help from the pods and some delicate locking in on the ramps too. Let's start across on the blue side. Line them up. Oh, yes, Manon. Nice stuff there, Manon. A handy putt-putt golfer, a handy mover, it seems too. Where were the answers? Let's find out. On screen number 1, I contain jewels and doubloons in a chest. Buried treasure there. On screen number 2, I go on a pirate's hand, a hook. On screen number 3, Captain Jack Sparrow captained the Black Pearl. What was it? Well, it was a pirate ship. On screen 4, Polly want a cracker, a parrot, of course, there. And on screen 5, yar, I can barely see with this on, an eye patch. I can barely see, but I can see 5 matches, and I know that equals 25 points. Nice work, Manon. Well done. Now it's our yellow turn. Oh, they're all there. Well, I thought our supercomputer was a bit like a pirate and caught some scurvy there because he was a delay in revealing, but it was worth the wait. 5 matches, picking up a grand total of 25 points. Well done. That sounds good on a saxophone, doesn't it? Back to the pods we head, please, teams. Again, more bonus points. You wouldn't believe it. Our yellow team, they're on 96 points. And our blue team, they're ahead for now. They've picked themselves up 105 points. Great celebrations, great scores. Plenty more of both after the break. Otherwise, I'll be walking the plank on Move It.
Ready for this? You ready for this?
Captain Hook, he lost his hand to an alligator, remember that? In return, the alligator got a lot of tartar build-up. Well, I'm losing all the points to the teams. In return, they're getting ready for a really high score. It's time for them to keep it going. It's time to get a move on. 10 points for every single correct answer. There is a lot on the line. 10 on the pods, 10 on the ramps, 100 in total. Let's find out what category our supercomputer picks for our double points round.
You ready for this?
I see deliciousness. We are looking for foods beginning with the letter C. Hands close to those buzzers. Here's question 1. What spicy ingredient is used to make curries?
Chili?
Chili is right. Used to make them hot, hot, hot. Question 2. This baked pastry is from France.
Croissant.
And it's delicious. It's a croissant, that's right. Number 3. This treat is made from cacao beans and is used in all kinds
Chocolate.
of desserts. It is chocolate, or chocolatil, as the Aztecs used to call it. Question 4. What dessert comes in types like black forest, coconut?
Cake.
You've taken the cake there, that's right. And number 5. What dairy product has types like blue and camembert?
Cream.
Not cream there. Any guesses, Yellow?
Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese is right. They're cutting the cheese, having a nice slice. Well, we've got all the answers. Now we need some facts. Who's joining me on the ramp?
I am.
Well, let's move it up. You come. Max and Elizabeth. Chili, croissant, chocolate, cake and cheese. Of course, all delicious foods beginning with C. This time around, teams, I'm only going to be saying one fact at a time, and you'll only have 10 seconds to try and lock that fact in with the image on your screen. Speaking of C things, here's the catch. I'm only going to say one fact at a time, and you've got to wait for me to finish the fact and say move it before you start running away. Here is fact number 1. I have types like coffee, chocolate, cup, fruit and birthday. Move it.
Cake.
10 seconds on that game clock. You want to make sure they're locked in. Number 2, I'm closely related to capsicum. Move it.
Chili.
Not locked in there, Elizabeth. Now it's locked in. Fact number 3, I am shaped like a crescent moon. Move it. Time is of the essence. Fact 4, I have dark, milk and white varieties. Move it. And fact number 5, I consist mostly of milk curd. Move it.
Cheese.
Nice, Elizabeth. Well done. Now for the big moment. Double points. Will the emotions be twice as big? Light them up. Oh, yes. Oh. Or maybe for Max, there'll be half as much because he knows there's still a lot in front. Let's work our way through the answers. On screen at number 1, I have types like coffee, chocolate, cup, fruit and birthday. They're all types of cake. On screen 2, I'm closely related to the capsicum. I believe they're cousins on the mother's side, of course, with chili. Screen number 3, I'm shaped like a crescent moon, a croissant. On screen number 4, I have dark milk and white varieties. I'm very versatile, very delicious. I am chocolate. And on screen 5, I consist mostly of milk curd. I am cheese. Curbing the enthusiasm on the blue side of the ramp, 50 points. Nice work, Max. Max, our actor, is doing his best dramatic, relaxed look there. I like that a lot. Coming across now to Elizabeth. All green. Nice job, Elizabeth. What a sparkling way to finish 5 matches, all with that nice green outline. You've just earned the yellow team 50 points. Oh, wow. And great sportsmanship too there from Max. Teams, come and join me on the ramp, please. Up you come. And I just can't state how very close this match was. It came down to one of the ramp rounds, a second in it. Our blue team, they're on 175. And a single second quicker, that's all it was. Our yellow team on 176. Well done, girls, and well done to our blue team for their marvellous support. They're clapping you on and they'll be cheering you all the way to our bonus prize round. Blue team, congratulations on getting so close, on scoring such a high score. Did you have fun on the show today?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Would you like to know what your prizes are?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, then it would be rude of me to delay. Let's show the boys.
Every contestant on Move It takes home a copy of Discovery Kids' 5,000 Amazing Facts from Paragon Books, an entry voucher to the 18-hole indoor course from Unreal Mini Golf, and a Move It USB wristband.
You ready for this?
Move it!
You ready for this?
Move it!
Can you hear that? That's Elizabeth and Megan's hearts racing. They're nervous. They've got this far, but they know it's all about that bonus prize now. Girls, up until now, I've been asking you to match up our words and images with statements of fact. But in our bonus prize round, it's all about putting those images in order. Which order? Well, the right order. I'll be saying different things. I'll give you keys. One key might be the shortest to the tallest. One key might be the hottest to the coldest. If you manage to match up the key with the answers on the screen, you'll be taking home our bonus prize. Supercomputer, dazzle me with 2 of your finest.
You ready for this?
We have Into the Net and Chomp. Girls, which category would you like?
Chomp.
Chomp is the choice, and it is a good choice. Girls, I'll put 5 types of animals on your screen. I'll need you to organise those animals from the one which has the fewest amount of teeth, the least amount of teeth on one, to the most amount of teeth on 5. Supercomputer, I've got a tooth for this one. Show me the goods. We have an Arctic wolf, an anteater, a camel, a snail and a killer whale. We are looking for the animal with the fewest amount of teeth on 1, the animal with the most on 5. And I'm feeling sporting, so a tiny, tiny cryptic clue. The animal with the most amount of teeth might have something to do about him taking the longest to eat them. OK. Remember, we're looking for the least amount of teeth on 1, the most on 5, and we've got 45 seconds to move it. Think about that last clue I gave you before you lock in anything. We're looking for the least amount of teeth. That goes on 1. The animal with the most amount is also the slowest mover.
Okay.
What are you thinking, girls? Think out loud so I can help.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Camel. Should we do camel next?
Thinking you might need to get a wriggle on here. 15 seconds. Girls, you need to just lock them in now. 10 seconds. Nice job, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Coming close, waiting for the big reveal. Remember, you've already won a prize. This is just for the cherry on top. Light them up. Well, we have one in the right spot, which is coincidentally one more than I would have managed. So well done for that. Let's work our way through the remaining answers. On screen number 1, we needed an anteater. It has 0 teeth there. Then we needed a camel with 34 teeth. Then we needed the Arctic wolf with 42 teeth. Then the killer whale up to 56 teeth. And then my little clue, it's the slowest one. Maybe it's got something to do with all the teeth, chewing all the little pieces. A snail. A snail has thousands of teeth, more than 14,000 of them. That is a lot of teeth, isn't it? Well, you've sunk your teeth into the categories today. You've done really well, and you've bitten off these prizes.
You and 3 friends are all set for 1 hour of gameplay with this WizKids Family and Friends pack from Timezone. And then you can learn illusions, juggling, magic and more with the Professor Murphy collection, thanks to Paragon Books. Get your game face on with an Unreal Mini Golf family voucher, all thanks to Unreal Mini Golf.
They've rolled the dice and come up all smiles. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching. We'll see you next time on Move It. Show me some moves.